We look at ourselves as Singaporeans. Are we really that ungracious? Are we that cold-hearted?
There's only one way to find out, right?
Well, there is one Singaporean who we are going to be having in the studio very soon. His name is Adrian Poon, and he is making a difference. He is very gracious indeed. He's actually started a campaign called the Morning Greeters.
Cool.
Yeah, find out about that in just a while.
He's outside our studio right now, right?
Yes.
Excellent. I can't wait to meet him. It'd be nice to have a gracious... By the way, he's tall and cute as well, apparently.
Oh, I knew that was going to come out somewhere.
We've got lots of hit songs this hour as well.
Ooh, yes.
Kicking things off, here are the Pussycat Dolls, Buttons on Power 98. The Power Breakfast Show, more of the songs you love from the 90s till now.
Hubert, Sonia and Jamie here on the Power Breakfast Show. Love live, love music.
And we've got the double A power in the studio, Ashton and Adrian with us.
Are both of you from Bishan? Or
Yep.
both of you from Bishan, right? Now, these guys, by the way, have started a movement in Singapore called the Morning Greeters. And what it's all about really is, tell you what, let them explain to us what the movement is all about.
Adrian, it's not your brainchild, right? So why don't you tell us about it?
Yep. It came in this idea because personally I did it 2 years ago. 2 years ago on my own, I run and I feel really lonely after my run because running past so many people, I find it why people are so foreign to each other.
Yeah.
And then later on, I decided that, hey, I should try the next run with greeting everyone along the whole entire run. So when I went for my next run, actually,
so where was your next run?
MacRitchie.
Okay.
Yeah. So over there, I greet everyone, and then after that, the entire run at the end of it, I feel tiredless. It was amazing because the feeling is that I run the same speed as before.
Okay.
But it was less tired than before. Yeah.
It like uplifted you.
So what sorry, what were you going to say?
Because you get like smiles from people.
Yeah, you get the energy. You're not alone anymore.
Yeah.
But you say you greeted everyone. How do you greet them? Like just a hi or?
No, just say hi, just say good morning. Well, then if it gets too boring, I just say have a nice day, such things.
But if you're running by, right, then aren't you running by quickly then?
No, of course you can't be running too fast.
So
You've got to run at a normal
pace,
breathable pace, yeah.
So what kind of responses did you get the very first time you started greeting everybody?
We get a bit of that. We get stares, we get people who stares back at you. Of course, we do get 50-50 each. So 50% of people actually replies on time. They're expecting it from you. And at the same time, another 50% will be those kind who pretty reserved and they stare at you. Wondering what is going on,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, I've tried this before because when I went away to, like, say for Australia when I was much younger, and I was blown away by how everybody just greets you over there, and you can start a conversation, and then you're total strangers, but anybody else walking by would have thought that you know each other for years, but actually you're strangers. Here in Singapore, if you actually look at someone, let me just say, as a driver, I look over to the car next door. If it's a girl, right?
That's because you look a bit sir lah.
No lah.
Adrian's got such an honest face. That's why.
Oh gosh.
So Adrian, officially you started the Morning Greeters this year, January 1st,
yes,
right?
Yep.
Okay, and Ashton, you are Adrian's good friend.
Yeah.
You're his BFF, right? So how do you? So together you guys have started the movement, and together you're spearheading it, right?
Yeah.
So how often do you guys run?
We ran every once a week. Yeah.
So every once a week, do you run together, or do you run in a group of Morning Greeters as well?
We run with. We ran in a pairs.
Okay.
Where we gather a group of about 10 to 30 people.
Oh,
10 to 30
okay.
joggers for
So
our
it's
run.
like a whole big bunch of you saying good morning.
No. Okay, the main idea is that a lot of people think that we are running group, we are running community, but the main thing is that we don't want people to have that kind of perception of us. So when we go for our runs, when we do our briefing in the morning, we will tell everybody to pair up. Maximum in threes. Okay. Yeah, then you just go on your own.
Oh, so you spread out.
Okay, yes.
That's a good idea instead of
if you
one
get
big
an
clump.
overview, if you get an overview of the whole entire park, you'll be like little dots connecting all together among the whole park. So it's wonderful. The vibes is spreading.
You get if I'm, let's say, a first time runner going there, so I was like wondering, how come everybody in Bishan
exactly
is so
yes,
everybody's saying good morning to me. I feel great.
Yeah. So it should be natural. It should be normal to people.
We're going to find out more about where Adrian runs, some of the other things that he's doing, and how you can be involved in the Morning Greeters in just a while.
But once again, it's really nice to have both of you in the studio. You've upped the graciousness ante in this studio, I have to say.
So nice.
Our pleasure.
The three of us, sometimes we get a bit grumpy. Well, I know I do. This is Mandy Moore. I Want to Be With You.
I try, but I Can't seem to get myself to think.
On the Power Breakfast Show, Love Life, Love Music, Hubert, Sonia, Jamie, and we're not alone. We've got two guests with us. That's why there's more sunshine than usual right here in the Power 98 studios.
That's right. Ashton and Adrian are here. They are what we call the Morning Greeters. And if you want to know more about it right now, log on to Facebook, search the Morning Greeters, and you can find out more about them.
That's right. You can even join them on their runs. They post every Wednesday where their next run is going to be. This Saturday is going to be at Pasir Ris. Actually, is it Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Yeah. It's going to be at Pasir Ris Park, so you can join them as well.
Okay, as you find out more about them, about the Morning Greeters, we will come back and talk to them more in just a bit.
More of the songs you love from the 90s till now.
Power Breakfast Show. And we've got Adrian and Ashton, who are part of the movement called the Morning Greeters. Hi guys, thank you very much for agreeing to this interview.
You know, you've got a great smile there. This coming from another guy in a very straight way, of course. And I can see why that when you run past people in the morning with that smile and you say hello, people just smile back. Why are you laughing?
Sonia and I are not.
It's not that.
Hey, don't slam the table, Ken. It makes an awful noise. Sonia and I are just laughing. We are, yeah. But just to say, Adrian and Ashton, they are very cute. And it's good that you guys started this because both of you have very clean-cut, good looks.
Thank
I
you.
think that you make great poster boys for this movement.
And that's the thing, it came very organically, you know. There was no poster involved. It was just something that, Adrian, you thought up, you wanted to do. You've been doing it since January this year,
Yep,
right?
you're right.
Running, saying hi to people. And how's the response been?
Well, it's fantastic because Singaporeans, we see a need. That's why we are growing very fast. The initiative grew to today. We got 1,000 likes on our page.
Oh, wow.
Because people see a need. Singaporeans, we see that there should be some community spirit there. So right before I went to a Singapore conversation, and then one of the point brought up there was they're talking about kampong spirit in Singapore. So I was thinking like, well, kampong is the olden days.
Yeah.
So right now, 80% of our population is actually living in a HDB. So instead of building up the kampong spirit, why not we just build a new HDB spirit? Yeah, so this is a brand new. Yeah.
Adrian, what exactly do you do in your day job?
A day job. I don't have a job now. I'm a student right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I ask you, when you go and study and when you go to school, as you're walking to school, do you also greet other people, or is it only when you run?
Well, I do it on my way to school in the bus.
Okay.
To the bus driver, I'll say hi,
that's nice,
good morning, and probably alighting. If I go from the front, I'll just say thank you to him. Yeah.
I think it's such a great thing because, like we were mentioning earlier, in other countries, you know, outside of Singapore, people do it, you know,
Yeah.
and it just adds a nice element to your day. Instead of all of us rushing and fighting on
Sure.
public transport, it's great.
Which is why the both of you actually want to take this past just the running and the sporting community, right? You want to take it into like the workplaces and the
Yep.
schools and stuff. Would you say that there's a difference in reactions between different people, like the older folks, for example, and the younger folks?
Yeah, for the older people, more responsive because while doing we have ran about 12 places so far. We have ran about 12 parks.
Yeah.
So the percentage of people responding to us is that it's like 50-50. So we have the older ones who are actually more responsive because probably they know that we are young and then we probably won't pose any threat to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the younger ones, they are actually a bit more reserved. Yeah, probably because like
They're cooler. Yeah.
They think it's uncool to open them off. Yeah.
Okay, I want to ask you one.
Yep.
How do you tackle this situation? A lot of runners run with headphones on, listening
Yep.
to the iPods.
Yep.
What do you do?
I know what you do. Very easy lah. Just rip the headphones out of their ears.
That was
right?
what you would do.
Very
We are love
gracious,
to,
Jamie.
but then that would be some case there.
Yes.
So well, what we do is that we will usually from afar we'll wave. We'll see this. Hey, this person's on an earpiece, so he's probably on his own. He couldn't hear us. So we just probably give a smile first, and then wave to the person. And then once passing by him, that guy is not maybe having any music on.
Yeah.
He's just pretending to just keep to himself. Yeah.
To say hi
Yeah,
to
so
people.
we just continue and just say hi. It's all about, at the end of the day, it's just about the vibes, the
Yeah.
positive vibes to spread to them.
And
You're
that's
right.
what Adrian's trying to do, you know, trying to spread vibes across Singapore. You say you've already run 12 parks,
Yep,
right?
you're right.
And he's trying to achieve graciousness and greeting everybody in Singapore. So he's going to be traveling to all the different parks every weekend. Once again, what's the Facebook that people can log on to?
Search the words "the Morning Greeter." So log on and then you get the information of which park they're going to run that particular weekend and which day of the weekend as well.
Yeah, and we should take some example from this. It's not easy to be. It's not difficult to be part of the gracious movement. All it takes is just a good morning to one person each and every day.
That's true. Thank you very much, guys,
Yes,
for
thank
coming
you
into
for
our
brightening
studio.
our days, Ashton and Adrian.
Thank you.
So appropriate. The sun is shining outside behind their heads on.
Giving them a glow.
Towards a more gracious society, I say.
Yes, Jamie.
Just for you, the Black Eyed Peas, I Got a Feeling on Power 98. This is the Power Breakfast Show.
I got a feeling that